Welcome back, everyone, to the Sports Minorities Podcast, your home for not-so-expert analysis, plenty of shit talking, and, I don't know, people getting benched for no reason at all. I'm your host and resident Titans fan, JC. Joining me this week are...
the Vampire Slayer, Chicken Wing, soon-to-be Texican Diablo Champion. That's right. All day. Oracle. I'm sorry.
Gross.
Yeah, he's the Oracle. If everybody else gets to log in for the week, then yeah, he's the Oracle. This is Nori Cutlets, taking on the name Nori Cutlets because Tommy Cutlets is a rip. So.
Oh, this is Rob.
Okay.
Rob, Lions fan day one, and Bucks Baker Mayfield #1 best fan ever.
Good job, Rob.
Yeah.
You're so weird. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Good evening, DJ here, Cowboys fan. So glad we have a home game this week. That's all.
And this is Phil. I have my own theory about Rob's absence. I happened to watch Baker Mayfield this weekend, and he actually looked really damn good. I mean, he put up some good numbers this week.
The week before.
I know.
Yeah. So I think he's kind of probably sitting in a corner somewhere, like in the fetal position. I think.
Yeah.
Only
That's
guess.
that franchise, bro. That's that franchise.
I mean, who thought?
He's probably still drunk. I mean, he's been a Lions fan. He's been a Lions fan for a whole 4 months. You know, it's been a long time coming, and they finally won the clinch division. So they're still celebrating.
Bro,
maybe that's
a
it.
Lions fan longer than Jared Goff's been alive. Okay, that's not saying much.
Okay. Well. Anyway.
Thank you, Mike.
Yeah, we'll recap all of Week 16. Who's in, who's out so far on the playoffs. A few sports topics to discuss. And then, of course, overreact and make some Week 17 predictions. We're getting down to the very, very end of the season. So, as far as how we did in Week 16, myself, DJ, and Rob all went 10-6. Phil and Chicken Wing 9-7, and Nori 8-8.
Hell yes.
So Chicken Wing holds a slim lead at 143 correct picks on the season. Phil's got 142. Nori 140. DJ 139. Rob 137. And I'm 132. Just right there in the thick of things, guys. Got a shot.
Hell yeah, baby.
You know, if you guys
I believe in you.
forget to pick or something.
Yeah, you're the only one.
Yeah, you know. Maybe we'll see. So, yeah.
Let's give JC a shot, guys. Let's just all not pick for the week. Let JC pick by himself, and then we're all in the thick of things.
I'd really
Hell yeah.
appreciate that. Yeah.
Nah,
Hey, JC, what is Dead Nuts' last win?
Not a damn thing. Just like second place.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I thought. Okay, just checking.
Damn.
Okay.
Anyway, picks. I guess I'll go first. What I regret, what surprised me. Surprises. New England beating Denver. What the hell's going on? Even more than that, Vegas beating the Chiefs. What the hell is going on? I just don't know if I fully understand what is going on out west. It's crazy. So, but if there's anything that I learned this week, it's that nobody in the AFC South wants to win that division. So.
Oh damn! That was my overreacting minority question,
Okay,
JC.
well, yeah, you know, so it's
Fucking guy.
it's obvious that every team in that division.
That's too easy. That's too easy one.
Yeah. So
Yeah, seriously.
there, check that one off the list. We'll take that one. off. Yeah.
That was literally fuck.
Yeah,
Get
nobody
out
wants
my
to win.
computer.
That's too easy even a question, Mike.
Literally the worst division in football at this point. I'm convinced of it.
Well, I don't
mean,
know about
I wouldn't say about the worst. That's just that's competitive.
See,
that's
Who's worse?
Who's worse?
NFC
South?
South.
I mean, it's
They're actually not even the worst.
Yeah.
They're not even the worst in the AFC because what's their face?
The West.
Yeah, the West.
I mean, there's a 9-6 team in the West. Nobody, the best. There's 3 AFC South teams with 8-7. So,
Yeah, but there's none with 8-7 in the West.
yeah,
It's only one team with 9-6.
Yeah.
So I don't even know if anybody in the AFC South is going to make the playoffs. Just The playoff committee is really not going to like what's coming out of that division. It's just
You know, I was thinking the same thing when I watched that game this weekend.
Jesus
I was
Christ.
like, man, maybe they're going to let one from the South get in the way they're streaking right now. I mean, they're on a pretty bad losing streak, all of them.
yeah,
Feels like anyway.
horrible. It's horrible. Well, DJ, we'll go to you. What do you regret? What surprised you from Week 16?
No regrets, but surprise. Yes, the Patriots beating the Broncos. I'm also going to throw the Buccaneers handling the Jags the way they did. Did not expect that at all. And then, yeah, the Chiefs and the Raiders game. But I mean, if you turn the ball over on back-to-back plays, you're not setting yourself up very well.
No.
So that's and they both turned into touchdowns. You got a scoop and score and a pick six. Game was pretty much over after that. I got to say I'm impressed with the Raiders' defense. I mean, Aiden O'Connell completed 9 passes all game, and the Raiders won.
Yeah.
So that's impressive.
That's some.
You know, if you're a Raiders fan, if you're a Chiefs fan or Taylor Swift, then you're not happy.
That's
which
some
makes
Jimmy
me
G
happy,
numbers
so that's
right
good.
there, bro.
Did y'all see that the Nickelodeon broadcast of the game had a Taylor Swift cam? For
Of course
No.
they do.
the game?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Of course they do, though.
Bullshit.
I mean,
Yeah.
Sick of this shit.
But Nickelodeon caters to casuals, so that didn't even bother me.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, they're literally like, hey, we can expand our
It's meant
fan
to cater to
base.
Casuals.
They're like, we can expand our fan
Right, that's
base
smart. That's just business.
150% right now.
Yeah.
So
so great.
Like keep that shit on Nickelodeon, and you got all the Taylor cam all you want, no problem.
Yep, exactly.
all right. Well, Rob ain't here. Not sure what he regret. Maybe he regret picking Houston. I have no idea. Without C.J. Stroud, that's my guess. But Phil, we'll go to you. Anything you regret? Any surprises? And what the fuck is going on with your Jags right now?
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah, that's a
we'll
good
get to that. We'll get
That's
to
great.
that.
Love it. Yeah. I like that last question. That's my favorite.
Yeah, that was a great question, JC.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. I'm working up to that one.
Okay.
So, Bengals taking out Pittsburgh, or not? I'm sorry, Pittsburgh taking out the Bengals because the Bengals are playing for something right now. That was kind of a surprise for me. I did think the Colts were going to beat the Falcons. No, so we'll go ahead and pass the Jaguars for a minute. That Cowboys game, I mean, it wasn't a real surprise. I mean, they're both good teams, and just that's how it goes sometimes. A 2-point game, you never know. The Raiders and the Chiefs, that was awesome. Very much surprised, but it was an awesome surprise. But we'll go back down to the Jags. So
Awesome.
you guys are now getting to see. JC's seen this for years.
Oh yeah. Remember the Hope?
This
thing,
is
guys? Yeah.
This is how the whole Jaguar life goes. So right now, if we're talking about the scale of hope, I'm at literally like the 0 axis. I have no aspirations, and I'm not going to be surprised if we don't even win another damn game. I'm right at that turning point where the hope itself is gone. And now it's just, well, we look pretty damn bad against Tampa. Granted, we've got 2 terrible teams left to play, but I'm not convinced we can beat either of those terrible teams considering our last 4 games. So I've just turned off all feelings is what I'm saying now. I have no feelings anymore. I know if we make it to the playoffs, we're a one and done. My feelings are off for the season. So
Jesus.
yeah. I mean, well, hey, you go to 4-game skid, and the last one goes like that. It just doesn't. I mean, Trevor does not look good. And we have some key offensive injuries. He's been injured. He gets injured over the last 3 games too. So he's been getting beat up, and it's ours to lose, and we very well may.
All right.
Holy fuck! I'm never complaining about the Giants.
You sound defeated.
Hell,
Talk about
Man
a
is
defeated
defeated,
attitude.
bro.
I've been telling you guys.
My God, you would think
you go back.
you would think your team is 5-10. Holy shit!
Did I not tell you this was how the season was going to go for me?
God.
Yeah.
Do you know? I told you guys.
I feel like his fucking dog just ran away.
Yeah.
God.
Not gonna lie.
I mean, I told you guys. I was like, I'm at peak hope right now, but that's a bad sign
He did.
because as soon as I hit peak hope,
Say that.
Yep.
Man,
it's all downhill, and I've officially reached the bottom of the hill.
You know, you guys are getting an insight to how AFC fans live. Y'all have a friend that's a Chargers fan. You know, you see
No.
that, right?
Nobody. They don't work. No, people don't. People aren't Chargers fans. They don't
Nobody
exist.
you know somebody, right? So it's that.
Oh, okay.
You know, Titans
But
fan.
the Chargers never really actually give you
Asian
hope.
actress
Huh?
was
The Chargers never really ever give anybody hope,
the
though,
one
do they?
Asian
Really?
actress.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess her. Yeah.
Yeah.
the Asian actress.
The San Diego Chargers used to give people hope. Yeah.
So, you
I
got
forgot
me
about
as
her.
a Titans fan. You've known my struggles over the years, and you know,
Yeah.
Phil told you what the Jags fan life was going to be like. He told you weeks ago. Peak hope, not a good sign, and here we are. So
Yep.
Yeah. The
Here we are.
fucking
Yeah.
fall from grace.
yeah,
Oh man,
Just a meteor crashing into the earth.
yeah.
Yeah.
we're just not a good team. We're just not a good team. I mean, I had hope that we were a good team up until this week,
Mhm.
and now I don't really have hope that we are even a good team.
All right.
Well,
All right, let's try and well, I would say we can pick up the mood a bit, but we're gonna go to chicken.
morale?
We can't.
No, we can't.
Yeah,
Nah,
because-
no, it's not.
I don't know if you could talk about how his 49ers did, but that didn't go so well either. But chicken, let's talk about your thoughts on
nah.
Week 16.
fuck that. We just got our asses beat. I mean, that was.
Yeah, it's
But
bad.
even-
It's embarrassing.
Look, you turn
Yeah.
the ball over 5 times, you got no business.
Oh, yeah.
winning the game. That's
Yeah.
just what it is. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Ravens defense played the shit out of our offense. I mean, even with Trent Williams, they did what they were supposed to do. They came in there and they took care of business. So mad props to them. But I did say in last week's episode that whoever wins that game is going to lose the Super Bowl. So I'm sticking by it. Surprised as y'all are pretty much covered at, except for Denver. I'm not surprised because that time management was all Sean Payton's fault. I don't care what nobody says. You literally had timeouts. You literally had opportunity to get in there and take care of business, and you didn't. That's your own fucking fault for that.
Well, with the news
Payton
about Russell
pointed
Wilson this
and
week, I
yelling
wonder
at-
if he did that on purpose. Just throwing that out there. So
I'm pretty sure he probably did. Yeah,
Could be.
for sure.
Mhm.
But,
Sure.
you know, at the end of the day, that's all Peyton's fault. I'm not surprised New England escaped with that one, to be honest with you. But as far as like actual surprise, really the Jets coming out with that win. Again, not taking away from their defense, but yeah, they came out and they took care of business. So I'll give them mad props to that.
almost blew it
no.
though. Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, again, can't speak on that. I mean, that's Nori's team, you know, Jets. But no,
She was hype.
she was hype. I mean, I was actually more hyped with the damn fucking Giants game. Really, that game I was excited for. I was like, yes, do the Lord a favor, but it didn't happen. So
John should have won. John should
they're
have won.
robbed.
I know.
Yep.
Speaking of the Giants,
I wasn't even mad.
Nori.
I'm like,
Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I wasn't. If we would have got embarrassed, like all these Giants fans are pissed off we lost. Yeah, that's fine. But look how mortal we made Philly look.
Yeah,
Like they're good. They're not that good. I'm not even sure if they're going to beat Arizona next week. They look very, very mortal. We played like ass and almost beat them. Like
Yeah.
I'm not even proud of how we played. I'm proud of how we fought. I'm not proud of how we played though. Like there was a ton of execution errors, but we had a solid game plan. I mean, a couple things go our way, we win that game. If we actually had, I convinced that if the game was called fairly, we win that game. Because literally, out of the last 3
Correct.
plays, 2 of them were clear pass interference. Even the announcers were like confused.
Mhm.
And the announcers are not even hiding it anymore. Like they're like, there's a lot of contact there, and you know, but nobody wants to say anything to the ref mob. But I really think sports betting has made the NFL so much worse. I genuinely think that because once that ref was there, the same ref who was never ever let Jalen Hurts lose, like you almost kind of laugh when you're watching the last play of the game and the Giants player with nothing is literally getting pushed to the ground. No ball. There's no ball near him. He's getting pushed to the ground and there's no pass interference. It's just kind of crazy to me.
yeah,
It's
So-
ridiculous.
it's fucking wild. I mean, it's funny that you said that too, Nori, because I was actually telling DJ about that not too long ago that Dallas can't afford the loss with Miami, right? But at the same time, now it's a situation to where Arizona will be the team to beat Philly, and if that's the case, and Dallas wins out, Dallas takes the East. So we were talking about that. So that's kind of funny you brought that up too, Nori.
Yep.
Well,
I thought if they
the
ended
saving
up
grace
tying,
with Arizona.
Philly would somehow get over them from like a conference tiebreaker or some shit like their straight to schedule tiebreaker. Something
That
like
would be if they both went 3-0, but because Dallas took an L in the AFC and then Philly takes an L to the Cardinals, which is the NFC, Dallas wins that on conference record.
crazy. The
Mm-hmm.
playoff committee put that out front. Jeez, you think the college one? Anyway, wow. All right. Well, that's our thoughts on Week 16. There. Little bit of a sports news topic. We did mention it off the top. The Broncos did officially announce today that they are going to be benching Russell Wilson, going to be the backup to, let's see if I said that, Jarrett Stidham. And it's not,
The
you
God.
can't really say this
great.
is performance. This is, you don't even know who this is. Yes,
Sure,
they're still in the
the God.
playoff hunt. They're still in the playoff hunt.
I know who he is.
Yeah.
I know
you
who he
do?
is.
How do you know
Yeah,
who he is?
exactly.
Yeah. He used to play for the Patriots,
Oh.
but I know him as the guy who just took Russell Wilson's job. Go on.
Facts, bro.
Go on.
He's a G. Man came in and be like, I'll take care of business. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's what he
Didn't
did.
throw one pass at all for the Broncos this season, but he now has the starting job. So good for him.
Exactly.
And I'm
Congrats.
sorry, you can't give me the excuse that, oh, we need a boost on offense. Fucking Broncos offense is what brought them back this past game. Their
Facts.
defense
Yeah.
blew it at the end. So, but they're going to say whatever they need to say, but ultimately this comes down to Russell Wilson's contract. And what does that mean? So basically, there's an extension he signed in 2022, and the first year of that extension, the 5-year extension kicks in next year. So next year, his salary is going to be $39 million guaranteed. But if something were to happen injury-wise to Wilson, and he doesn't pass a physical by early March, he stands to make an additional $37 million in guaranteed money as basically like injury insurance. Something that apparently it's been reported that the Broncos had been threatening to bench Wilson over the last few weeks if he didn't agree to alter his contract to change that to a 2025 deferment or get rid of that clause altogether. Apparently it created a rift. There's some arguing back and forth. Ultimately, it wasn't worked out, so the Broncos said, okay, well, we're going to bench you. And the worst nightmare for the Broncos front office at this point is if Stidham gets hurt first play of the game, Wilson, you're in. So,
Facts.
yes.
My man's waiting
Pretty
for
awesome.
that.
Yeah. And
That is awesome.
expect the players' union to somehow get involved. I'm pretty sure that they will. But, guys, your thoughts on Wilson getting benched when the Broncos still have a shot to win the division, surprisingly?
I think it'd be
Wild.
great if he got benched and he deserved it, But it's like he's not the reason they lost. So
Nope.
it's kind of in plain sight, everybody's saying, "Hey, look, we're not doing anything about his contract." Wink, wink. But it's very clearly since the moment it was reported that it was contract related. So I don't know how they think they're gonna hide that, but they're gonna try. But Sean Payton did, illegal shit with the Saints, so he's not above doing it again.
True statement.
Does this shed new light? Remember a few weeks ago where Sean Payton was yelling at Russell Wilson on the sideline? You guys remember that clip that kind of
Yeah.
circulated?
Yeah.
Does
That was
this
last
shed a little bit of light on maybe this was somehow related to that?
I think the tension started probably maybe late October when they were
Yeah.
playing really bad, and then he's like, "Hey, whatever about his contract," and then
Like, fix
that's
your
when the
shit.
union got involved. So the union, I think knew this was coming. I think that created the tension that they don't like each other. So
Yeah.
which is why I'm kind of surprised they're winning games all this time. But yeah,
I think
Crazy.
to add on to what Nori was saying, on top of that, it's just like, and it really became like I don't want to say newsworthy, but it really became like evident when Marshawn Lynch had that podcast with Shannon Sharp,
Shannon Sharp. Mhm.
and he's basically saying that Russ gets all the special treatment. Like, he gets his own parking space. Like, everything goes through Russ, and that's just how he's treated on the Seahawks. So it wouldn't surprise me if that was the treatment that he was originally getting for the Broncos, and then it
Sean Payton comes
changed.
in. Yeah.
Sean Payton came in and he's like, no, fuck out of here with that bullshit. You rocking with the team like everybody else. And Russ was like, all right, bet. I ain't going to play to my fullest or whatever the case is. But yeah, I think it really just started when Sean got there and he was like, nah, this shit ain't happening here. Fuck out of here with that.
Well, winning changes things. If Russell Wilson wanted that, he would have had a little bit better record in Denver too.
True. Very true. He would have had more pull. I agree with that.
And something else newsworthy to note, the Texas State Bobcats in their first ever bowl game got a win over the Rice Owls. And I brought my wife here, a Texas State alum.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so... And
wait, I think I know what happened. Is this the one where they drank the damn place dry?
Yes, I was about to say, in true Texas State fashion, they were playing at SMU Stadium.
Yeah. I'm not surprised.
And in the middle of the third quarter, the entire stadium ran out of beer. Because let's face it, they invited a party school to a bowl game.
Yeah.
What did you think was going to happen? So I'm allowing my wife to comment on this situation. One is a proud Bobcat alum, and two,
I mean, duh. Like I knew that. You better stock up. I mean,
well, you've been waiting this for a long time for your Bobcats to get to
that's
the bowl
true because
games.
we were eligible a few years back and we didn't get a bowl, which pissed me off. Anyways.
So yeah, what did you enjoy about seeing that game yesterday?
Our defense was on point, man. What was it, like 3-4 interceptions? It was awesome.
5 actually.
Yeah. So good. Started off a little slow, but man, that game just took off.
Yes.
And that was it. After that, I was like, all right, we're winning.
Yeah. How many beers did you have yesterday? So
One.
Just one?
Just one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, she's a parent now, so.
In true fashion.
Yeah. If you were at the game, how many would you have had before they ran out?
I don't know. Depends how much money I had, and if I wasn't driving.
Yeah. So. Yeah, she had a lot of friends on Facebook who basically said they were going to the game, they were making the drive, and stumbling on the way back afterwards.
Bunch of college friends going to the game.
We were a little fearful that all the Bobcat fans would have left when they ran out of beer, but they stuck around and even stormed the field afterwards. So, yeah.
Respect.
Yes.
Respect.
Thank you.
So,
yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. So, wanted to call that out. Congrats to the Bobcats. Congrats to the Roadrunners, both getting their first bowl game, leaving this as a happy household for
far.
sure. Yeah. Until
Texas plays.
We'll see this weekend. The Longhorns are beginning the college football playoff semis on New Year's Day against Georgia. Against Washington. Georgia is playing Florida State, but we don't even know if that's going to be a game because so many players from both teams are hitting the transfer portal or going to prepare for the NFL draft. I think people are joking that A&M may not even field the team because so many of their players have hit the transfer portal. So
damn,
yeah,
like that, huh?
Yeah, it is like that because one, A&M's getting a new coach for so. But. Phil, I wanted to ask you about your Noles. One, because we talked a bit about it last week, that they shouldn't leave the ACC. And now, literally the next day, news came out that they're already going to be suing about the exit fee.
Yeah, no, I have no idea. I don't know what they're doing. I don't agree with it, but I mean, if this is what they decide they need to do, all it says to me is they're just bending over, kissing the ring. But I disagree with it.
What conference do they go to at this point, though?
I don't even know that. I mean, I'm guessing Big Ten.
XFL.
Yeah.
They
might as well. I mean,
NIL deals. Hey, bro, they got.
I still want to know what happens. I still want to know what happens if they end up beating Georgia.
I think they still claim a national championship if they beat Georgia.
I am beating Georgia.
Yeah. So I'm sure.
I don't think they will be Georgia. I don't think it will be Georgia either. But if.
Yeah. Wilder things have happened in college football. If they win, I say buy your national championship merch, Phil. Your Noles deserve it. So that's the way I see it.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I had some late breaking NFL news just popped up. I want to share with y'all.
Uh-oh.
This is something I didn't realize was even the case.
Oh, boy.
But
Russell Wilson
I
got
think-
benched. Oh no, we're not.
no. This is not. This is. This is.
Go ahead.
This is.
Go ahead.
Oh, this is. I don't know why this popped up on mine, but I do get all kinds of weird NFL stuff. Hines Ward and James Harrison do not make the final 2024 Hall of Fame finalist list.
They do not.
That's crazy.
They do not.
What?
That's
I already
crazy.
thought they were in. I already thought they were both in.
Nah.
I mean, the,
Hines Ward and James Harrison. Are you
the
telling
baseball
me?
one's even worse.
Wow.
The
I'm just-
baseball one's even worse. Like the
That one
ballots
shocked
this
me.
year are just.
Yeah.
It's disgusting the people they're leaving off.
These dudes didn't make the
Like,
top
it's
15.
crazy.
They didn't make the top 15.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's insane to me. Yeah.
That's wow.
Yeah, that's just crazy. I mean,
What's
I don't know
the
how-
criteria now?
The finalists announced. Let's see here: Julius Peppers, Antonio Gates. Will be joined on the 15-player ballot by receivers
Torrey
Torrey Holt,
Holt.
Reggie Wayne, and then you got Patrick Willis, Andre Johnson, Dwight Freeney, Jared Allen, Willie Anderson, Darren Woodson, Devin Hester, all back. And then Eric Allen, Rodney Harrison, and Fred Taylor, and offensive lineman Jari Evans made it to 15 finalists.
the only one I think is 110% guarantee in that whole list, and I would even put it like maybe like him and James Harrison, is Devin Hester.
Sorry.
Just because how dynamic Devin Hester was as a returner and a receiver. I think he had like the most return touchdowns by a lot in NFL history. But Hines Ward, James Harrison, man, that was shocked me. I mean, Andre Johnson's good too, but and well, Reggie Wayne, Troy Holt, and Fred Taylor. But even still, yeah, I can't believe those two did not make the top 15.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I
Like,
still don't
for-
understand how the NFL does their Hall of Fame.
Nah, that doesn't make sense.
But I have a feeling Andre Johnson should get in. I'm surprised he's not in already at this point. So,
Yeah, he'll probably get it this year. But
all right. Chicken wing. Time to overreact. You got a few for us?
I do, but I got some rapid fires for y'all.
Okay.
All right.
This is what's more likely. These are involving games and teams that have playoff eliminations, actually. So, DJ, what's more likely? Browns
Yes.
beat the Jets or Bills lose to the Pats?
Browns beat the Jets.
All right, bet. Nori, Broncos lose to the Chargers
What'd I
or
do?
Raiders lose to the Colts?
Broncos lose
All
to the
right,
Chargers.
Phil,
Mhm.
Bears lose to the Falcons or Saints lose to the Bucks? I saved that for Rob, but bitch ass didn't show up.
yeah, Saints lose to the Bucks. I was just looking at something. Baker Mayfield's contract's up this year. He took a big cut for this 1-year contract he went to.
Betting on
I
himself.
mean, if you look at it, yeah, well, no, I'm not saying he didn't.
Yeah.
But here's an overactive minority for all y'all.
Mhm.
Baker Mayfield re-signs if they make the playoffs for a long-term contract.
Bro, that's the franchise quarterback
There's
right
that-
there.
There's actually rumors already that they want to resign him.
Exactly.
That's guaranteed, bro. Franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why I'm telling you, Rob's done with the Bucks.
As long as,
Well,
as long as he stays healthy, that's the big kicker. 'Cause-
He's in the fetal position, bro. He's done.
I think he's in the fetal position right now. He's like,
Yep. All right.
All right, JC.
sorry, Disrail.
No, you're good. You're good. JC. The Vikings sneak their way to the playoffs, or the Packers sneak their way into the playoffs?
Packers. I
I
think
hate
the
you.
Packers sneak it. Not with Hawkinson being out for the year now. Torn
Okay.
MCL and ACL.
He's out for the year.
He's out for the year. Done.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's-
Yep.
Damn. All right, bet. All right, JC. Since
Yeah.
misery loves company, and you're the only person out of the playoffs.
Yeah, fuck
All right, so JC Flacco will take the Browns to the AFC Championship.
you. Not an overreaction. The way he's playing right now, the Browns are fucking scary. they're really
Bro.
scary right now. So
It's fucking wild, bro.
yeah. So and with outside of the Ravens at this point, the AFC's they can beat anybody. I mean, hell, they could even beat the Ravens, but the Chiefs are down. Everyone else seems down in the AFC, and yeah, Browns.
I wouldn't say they're down. I would say the Chiefs look more human in recent years.
You know why
They're
Cleveland
down.
doesn't make it?
What?
Because they got to get through Miami or Baltimore, whoever has the higher seed, and I just don't see that happening.
Who?
If Cleveland makes it, they'll win the first. If they go against the Jags, they may, but they ain't going to get to the championship game.
I mean, they have a 2-game lead on Jacksonville, Indy, Houston, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I get that, but they got to get through Miami or Baltimore. They're going to have to beat one of
Oh,
those
I
to
see
get
what you're
to,
saying. Okay, so like
to get to that
That's
game.
the thing, they can. There's familiarity there with the division if it's Baltimore,
True.
and Miami hasn't exactly looked consistent this season. And to
I'll
be
say I
fair,
could beat Miami.
To be
definitely
fair,
beat
the
Miami.
Browns are what, the 5 seed right now,
Yes.
which puts them at whoever wins the AFC South. Well, that's a W.
Right.
You
No,
know,
as I said, they'll get wild card, but then they got to get through Miami more than likely.
let's see if they get the 5 and they win. If everything else is chalk, they play Baltimore. Yeah, maybe they still got a shot. So I mean,
Yeah.
And the crazy part is Baltimore hasn't clinched the division yet either. So who knows what can
Nope.
happen. So yeah. But-
No, they haven't. All right, Nori. Since you're a hater of both the Cowboys and Eagles, the NFC East will go winless in the playoffs this year.
Ooh.
Overreaction. Depends on who's playing who.
But one of them's going to be a home game.
It really does because if the Eagles are at home against the Lions or the Bucks, that's kind of a gimme. I think.
What about the
I
Seahawks?
think they win, especially at home.
Right now it'd be the Seahawks.
Yeah, I think they beat the Seahawks too. Honestly, I
The
really
Eagles
think
or
as
the Cowboys?
fun as it is to, I think the Eagles will. Yeah, the Cowboys again. They can have a favorable matchup. It depends.
Okay.
Cowboys
I think
at
it's
Bucks
overreaction.
right now.
As much as I hate them both.
Right now, yes,
Yeah, so that's
Cowboys
the
are at
thing.
Bucks.
Bucks don't go into Dallas and beat them.
Well, the Bucks would host because
They won't go to
they said
Dallas.
they win their division. Yeah.
They'd be hosting.
Still,
Yeah.
I wouldn't bet $6 for the Bucks to beat the Cowboys.
Maybe $5. I don't know. So,
Maybe 5.
Maybe 5.
All right, bet. There you go. There we go. I like it. $5. My man's confident.
That's it.
All right, DJ.
Yeah,
since we're sticking
honestly,
with
it
the-
really
Oh,
does
sorry,
depend on the
go ahead.
matchup. So yeah.
Okay.
No, it's just what I'm
All
saying.
right.
Just it really depends on the matchup. As much as I hate them, there's only a few teams that could beat them both in the playoffs.
It would be a shock.
Okay. It would be a shock. You're right. If both NFC East teams get knocked out first round. So okay. DJ, since we're sticking with the NFC, DJ, do you
Yes,
think
ma'am.
the Niners have been exposed after Monday's game?
No, I think they just had a bad game. I mean, I can't imagine Brock Purdy throws 4 interceptions in another game, not only this season, but I mean next year, year after that. I can't imagine it. He had a bad game, and the Ravens had a game plan. They put it in place. They knew what they wanted to do, and they executed.
True.
And quite frankly, I think they out-physicaled the 49ers. They bullied the bullies, is what they did. And if you watch that game from start to finish, you can see the Ravens weren't afraid of the Niners. They came in there knowing they could win the game, and they did it.
Yeah. Very true. Very true.
then I would argue
Yeah.
that the way they
So
did
just
expose
to-
them,
I want-
punch them
I
in
want
the
to kind
mouth.
of-
yeah. So
I just want to throw this out there.
Mhm.
Russell Wilson just tweeted 6 minutes ago. God's got me looking forward to what's next.
Okay, so it's done.
Yes,
It's over.
the drama unfolds.
It's over. I love it.
Boys.
So-
This is
I
great.
also liked a tweet where it was showing about how much better his performance has been against Patrick Mahomes and other quarterbacks this season too. So,
Oh my god,
Mhm.
this
Yeah.
is
Yep,
so
I saw that
great.
too.
He's
Yeah.
basically going to say, "Hey, if y'all didn't make the playoffs, it's not my fucking fault." That's great.
okay,
He's
Russell,
gonna win. He's gonna win.
Russell Wilson
Place to
doesn't
go.
play again this season. He holds out until he gets traded.
Correct.
He definitely does. Yeah.
He
Okay.
will.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So not an
Absolutely.
overreaction. Got it.
Because
That's what he
Uh,
just
you
tweeted.
can
I'm
say
pretty
what you
sure.
want say whatever you want about Russell Wilson, but you could call him a diva, whatever. But nobody's truly called him ever a bad teammate in Seattle. Maybe they called him, like, oh, I don't travel with the team, I don't this and that, but they've never called him a bad teammate. He doesn't cause locker room drama. Like,
You really don't.
Nope.
You can make fun of his bad play the last year and a half, sure, but he's played decent the last few weeks. Did Denver get what they paid for him? No, but does he deserve how he's being treated right now?
Nah.
Absolutely not. No way.
He's pretty NFL consistent, which is hard to do.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
consistently running.
he's more than one of his rights to say, get me the fuck out of here to a real contender.
Assuming he does,
Trade
where
him?
does it go? Because obviously Denver won't trade within AFC. So where would he go in the NFC?
Tampa.
Vikings.
Just kidding.
No, he's going to the Jets, guys. Going to the Jets.
Nah, they got Rodgers.
Yeah, no,
They sold their soul to Rodgers. They're not going to do that.
Indianapolis.
there's no way.
As much as I would hate to see it, Indianapolis needs a quarterback.
Well, they need one, but I'm saying just strictly NFC. Like, where would he go? Assuming that Denver
I think he wants to go.
trade
I think he
within
wants to go to a
AFC.
contender, and I say Minnesota. I really think that. I think
Minnesota would
they
be a good
don't resign
spot,
Cousins,
So,
It would be a good spot.
and because they already have they're loaded. They have a good coach.
yeah.
They have the offense that he kind of wants to run, the West Coast style. So I think he'd be a perfect fit.
Yeah, I said Minnesota or Atlanta.
Maybe
Okay.
Pittsburgh too is another option. I mean, they're going to be looking.
That's true. That's true.
Let me throw this out there.
Okay.
They may not necessarily be a contender right now, but I think he could get them there, and it would work in the system. Chicago.
Fucking get out of my head,
think-
DJ. I was thinking the same shit, bro.
I'm serious.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
swap.
I think they're
Justin Fields.
done with Justin Fields. I think
Yeah.
they're done with him, and Justin Fields is done with them. They just haven't flat out said it. Like they're not doing the same shit that Russell Wilson's doing. But him in that system, I think that would work.
Fields
I'm not
hasn't
gonna
been
lie,
playing
I'd take
bad as
Justin
of late,
Fields
though. That's
over
the thing. Yeah,
Wilson
I mean,
right now.
Fields hasn't been playing bad
Yeah,
as of late.
Okay. You know what?
Keep Fields.
Since fucking DJ lives in my head, hear me out. Okay, entertain this one.
Okay.
If he goes to Atlanta,
Yeah,
already
I
done
mean,
with
yeah.
Ritter.
I mean,
Yeah. It's Atlanta
That
or
would
Minnesota.
work.
I think those are the two.
They're already done with Ritter, and I think Washington's going to stick with theirs. I know the
Washington's
Giants
too
have-
unstable. He wouldn't want to go there.
No.
He wouldn't want to go
Yeah,
there.
exactly. No
So,
way.
Nori, would you entertain the idea if Russell went to the Giants?
I mean, yeah.
Of course he
I
would.
mean, there's a quarterback battle between Tyrod Taylor and Mike DeVito. Yes, I'll entertain Russell Wilson coming over. Like, yeah, man.
Yeah,
All
sure.
right.
Come in for an interview, have some dinner. Let's have a conversation. We'll see where it goes. Yeah, I get it. Yeah,
I mean,
we'll see what
is it
happens
the
from there.
long-term answer? Are we Super Bowl ready? No, but like, would he be treated a lot more respect than he would Denver? Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. All right. Well,
Tennessee's on the table.
we'll jump
Sad.
now.
Uh,
Anyway,
Actually,
yeah, honestly.
they got
Just get
Mayo.
a fucking line that could
Yeah.
block for him. Yeah. So,
I mean, they got Mayo right now, boy. That's their dude.
Yeah. Well,
That's
And I hate JC.
I think he'd want to go somewhere with a decent O-line, though.
yeah. And
so definitely not Tennessee. Not Tennessee.
So definitely not the Giants.
Giants, and
yeah.
he probably need another year.
Tennessee's definitely going to be drafting O-line, and there's some big dudes coming out of the draft this year for sure. So yeah.
For sure.
Sure
Well,
are.
the cool thing about being Russell Wilson is there's not too many teams that wouldn't say if you called them up, they wouldn't give you the time of day.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's saying
That's
something.
true. They would not give you the time of day. You're right. So, Phil, since you segue into the next question, Phil, Mason Rudolph just saved Mike Tomlin's job.
No, I discussed this last week. Mike Tomlin's royalty in Pittsburgh. He's not going nowhere.
Mhm.
I think they would legitimately have to lose every game they played before they would even consider firing him.
Yeah, he'd have to have a Belichick type season, and he really hasn't.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Nah. Okay. Cool.
But they
All
just
right.
believe in longevity also. Like, Cowher was there for like over a decade. They they
forever.
want to do that with Tomlin too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they do it with their quarterbacks. And they do it with their quarterbacks, the receiver. I mean, there's people that do it. Hines Ward.
And if I'm not
Palomalu.
mistaken,
I mean-
Tomlin has a better record than Cowher. So
Currently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe so. He has more Super
That
Bowls.
too.
I think
And
every season.
By the
he's
time
been there-
Tomlin's
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, by the time Tomlin starts his car, he would have 3 job interviews. So.
Probably, yeah, because
Yeah.
I think every season, correct me if I'm wrong, JC, every season he's been there, it's been a winning season.
Yes, he has not had a losing season in Pittsburgh.
He's never had. Yeah, never.
Yeah. I mean, it's like him and Andy Reid, the two right now who you answer that call no matter what.
Shit,
Right.
They
It's
don't
at least
offer Andy
entertaining, yeah,
Reid
like
his own hamburger franchise. Be like, all right, bet, what's up?
Yep.
I can-
Dallas would be calling. Tell you that.
like,
You're
yeah.
goddamn right we would. I would, yeah.
Yeah.
I know they would. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Get the fucking
Abs
McCarthy
fucking
asshole out
would.
of here.
Trolling.
So fuck.
All right,
Yeah.
So last week for everybody. First one is the Monday game. So despite the loss, and then DJ touched on this, I still think the NFC Championship will still be Dallas at San Francisco.
That's an overreaction. You're really going to trust Dallas to win on the road? to
Overreaction.
get there?
No. I'm just saying, in the end, it will be Dallas at San Francisco.
No, you're wrong.
I'm gonna be honest.
I think it's overreaction.
I don't
yeah.
see any one of those teams like I'm just that I could say for 100% sure are going to be the NFC Championship in the whole NFC. I mean, none of them.
I can see what you're saying, Phil, because Dallas just lost, the Niners just got blown out. The Eagles cheated to beat the Giants, so
That's facts.
Hella
cheated.
there's not really one that you could say, yeah, for sure you're going to be hosting the NFC Championship game currently. I guess we can see what happens next week and see if anybody decides to wake up and start playing football. But
I mean,
yep, that's
at
what I was
the
trying
same
to say.
time, playoff football is a different league altogether. That's when all the gloves come off at that point. So, but side note, is it me or is Nick Sirianni has a face that you just want to punch for no reason?
motherfucker,
He's
I
absolutely-
literally messaged that. Yes, I want to punch him in his face.
See,
Yes,
we're brothers for a
I
reason.
fucking hate that guy.
Yeah.
Seriously,
I'm supposed
I
to
hate
back him up as an Italian, but no. Since the day he was picked,
No.
I'm like, this guy might be a good coach, but he has such a face where I would saw him in the supermarket, I would just want to commit a crime.
Wow.
Yeah, no,
I'm
definitely.
assaulting him on site, and when the police show up, I'm going to say, "Yep, I did it. Please put the cuffs on." That was me.
Let's
I
go.
did it. And they're going to say, "You know what? We'll let you off with a warning because I looked at his face and I see why you did it. You can go ahead and go, sir. Have a great day."
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm not
I
trying to
hate
end his
Eagles
life or anything. I just a solid right hook, and
No,
just like why,
exactly.
why?
I'm not even in the division, but that chin. Yeah, that chin. I mean, it does seem like it would be a great chin.
See, that's
I mean-
what I'm saying. I mean,
I'm not arguing that point with you. He does have a chin that seems like it'd be great. Just look at your fists would fit right on it. So perfect.
exactly.
Right,
You wanna-
good target practice.
If you want to
That's all I'm
practice
saying.
a chin check, use his chin. That is a chin check target right there.
Telling
His
you, bro.
chin.
Yeah.
Put that on the body bag. Anyway, I'm sorry. Let me just move back on. Okay, so the last
Damn,
two
Mike, I didn't
are about
killing the guy.
the last two include the Ravens, but they're not directly the Ravens. So the first one is the Browns. JC touched on this. The Brown is the only team in the AFC that can dethrone the Ravens if it came to it. Never mind. Here's the top
I don't
seven
think so.
right now. As of right now, here are the top seven: Ravens, Dolphins, Chiefs, Jags, Browns, Bills, Colts, in that order.
Dolphins can do it.
I think that's an overreaction. I think on the right day, the Bills could do it.
Exactly.
Bills-
That's
Bills
the
are
team
hot
I was
right
going to
now.
say too.
Yeah, Bills.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'd agree with that.
I think-
Just throw that out there. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Okay,
Jason's
Okay,
yeah.
all right, JC. All right, JC. All right.
Oh, wait.
What'd
What
you
is the
say?
horoscope say for
What'd you
today?
say?
Hold on. What's the horoscope say for today? What did the stars align say for today? I'm sorry.
Just,
I don't even hear what Jason said. What did he say?
I said as long as the game doesn't go to overtime, then the Bills have a shot.
Yeah, that's true.
But-
Oh yeah, no, then
Yeah.
it's game over.
Yeah, good. Josh Allen's winning overtime. He doesn't do that.
No, doesn't
Yeah.
even get the ball. Sorry, you suck.
Exactly. He doesn't know how to do it.
Defense, douchebag. Yeah. So,
They actually get the ball first play, first snap. It's a fumble. All right, he didn't get the ball. Yeah. All right, so leading into that, so obviously, so that may change things around. So the Ravens are the clear favorite to win the Super Bowl, and Lamar is the clear favorite for MVP.
not an overreaction on both.
Not an
fronts.
overreaction.
I said
No,
he was the
not an
favorite to win the MVP last week before he played the Niners. I feel like that solidified it.
Mhm.
Your question was
Yeah.
Lamar. with
Yes.
MVP?
Oh,
Yeah, overreaction.
both.
Absolute overreaction.
Who should it be?
Who
I definitely think it's an
would be
overreaction.
better?
I have never seen a
else?
season. I have never seen a season in my entire fucking life in the NFL
Mhm.
where people are just trying so hard to give the MVP to a quarterback. What else does CMC need to do?
Who
Hey,
else?
listen, I'm not disagreeing with you, Nori. I'm just saying, like, right now, the question is just he is the clear MVP, but you're saying obviously not. CMC is clear with him. I'm assuming.
Yeah,
you're
I'm
probably
saying
gonna say
overreaction.
Tyreek.
I don't think he's a clear because if it seems like every week we have a clear favorite, but everybody's like only looking at quarterbacks.
Yeah, for
If you
sure.
look at a
'cause last week
non-quarterback,
was
That's
Brock.
it should be CMC. So
Yep.
that's why I think it's an overreaction because
Yeah.
he's none of the quarterbacks are the best player this year. It is clearly CMC.
I mean, you're right.
I'll agree with that. I mean, even Brock Purdy knows that CMC
Brock
is better
Purdy
than
said
him. Brock
himself.
Purdy
He's
said
like,
himself.
CMC is the
He's like,
MVP.
Christian McCaffrey should be MVP.
Here's my
He's flat
thing,
out
and
said.
here's what I think the NFL should do is that they should adopt something along the lines of what the NHL does. The NHL doesn't. I mean, they have an MVP, but they also give awards for like the best at a certain position. Like they have a trophy. I think it's the Norris Trophy for his best defenseman. Let's see, top rookies, the Calder Memorial. Best goaltenders, the Vezina Trophy. Best coach. Obviously, we have coach already.
Mhm.
There's different awards for each position, and you don't really have that in the NFL. You have a rookie, you have MVP, defensive MVP. No, but should they give awards for like best quarterback, best running back, best receiver, best tight end, best offensive lineman?
Absolutely.
Should they do position awards like that?
Yes, it adds subjectivity at that point because you're all playing for the same thing. Because you can't compare touchdown passes versus rushing touchdowns. It's two separate, very different things. So yes, it makes a ton of sense, JC.
I agree.
Mhm.
I agree.
And then the writers always seem forced. Like, it's crazy. Like every year, usually like, all right, cool, that's a clear MVP. That's a clear MVP. How many different conversations have we had, even as casual fans who don't know dick, have the conversations of, oh, this should be the MVP. This is a clear MVP. This is a clear MVP. But the only one who's been consistent, no matter what, is CMC. So in the last non-fucking quarterback to get it had to split it with Brett Favre. 97 with Barry Sanders.
That's why CMC is not in the. I'm not saying CMC doesn't deserve to be in the conversation. I'm just saying he's simply not because non-quarterbacks aren't. And he didn't do himself any favors this last week where they got beat by him either. So I think that kind of sealed the deal.
Well, let me throw that out. Let me throw this out there. So even in the Niners' loss, this is why I believe CMC should have it right now. Even though they lost, he had 103 yards and a touchdown still.
Yeah. No, he's a good player. He's a great player.
That's my point. What else does he need to do?
He's not a quarterback. He's not a quarterback, and it's hard for a non-quarterback to get it.
Several large sacrifices.
Then that's the problem with it's not the quarterback. It's not the quarterback award. It should be most valuable player. So if we're being
if that's the
objective,
case, the most valuable player we discussed this last week is the kicker for Carolina because he's 100% responsible for every one of Carolina's wins. So if we're talking about the most valuable player, that's the one.
Right.
I mean, it's all how you want to measure it, really.
Right, he's very right. I'm just so. All right, so just touch on this. Is it clear to say that Puka Nacua is Rookie of the Year?
No.
Yeah, I wish
say yes because of Stroud's injury. Yeah,
I wish he didn't get hurt.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, you're right, JC. Like, I obviously I don't wish any injury on any player. I wish every team could play at 100% all the way, but that's just impossible with the NFL. But yes, I mean, without Stroud's injury, to me, Nacua is clearly the front runner.
Yeah, and it took a bit for Stroud to get going too.
I still think it's Stroud.
I mean, I still think it's Stroud too, bro. But like, the dude hasn't been playing for like 4 games.
If
now?
I'm looking at how they vote
3
for
games.
this, injuries can kill an award-winning season.
Yeah,
it really can, man.
Going to kill him.
Yeah.
I mean, to add to Nori's point, CMC did everything, not just with San Francisco, but for fucking Carolina when they had nobody, And he was still putting up insane numbers, and he's still fucking getting drafted in fantasy football. He's like, "Oh, you ain't got no offensive line? Fuck, I'm Barry Sanders, just white. Fuck out of here."
As good as he's been, he doesn't have as good a passer rating as Derrick Henry. I'm just going through that.
Get off of Derrick Henry, bro. Like he had one great season.
I mean,
I'm just playing.
here's the thing. He's done this before.
Okay, fuck you.
He's done this before. This is not his first touchdown pass, Mike. I mean,
no, you're right.
He had a touchdown pass in the playoffs. I didn't think so.
He doesn't have that, bud.
Nope.
You're right.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep moving the fucking goalposts, Mike. We're gonna move that shit. All right.
To the king.
We're doing it.
That's right. So.
You guys are still right though. I would have loved to seen a better race for it with Stroud and Puka Nacua. That would have been really cool.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm good. That's all I have for this week.
All right. Well, let's get into our Week 17 predictions then. Now, this is an interesting week because there is no Monday night games the rest of the season. Well, for the regular season, I should say. With the college football playoff happening on New Year's
Did we
Day.
finish Week 16?
Yeah, we did. We just
last 2 weeks of the season, bro.
Yeah.
We did picks, regrets, all that stuff for 16?
We started the show with that, dude.
My man's gone today,
did you
bro.
Call me?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're
What
right.
the fuck?
We did.
Are you all right?
We did.
I didn't even say anything.
You did.
Pretty sure you did.
You did. We went to you.
I know for sure I didn't, but let's move on.
Okay. Do you want to call it out again, just in case? You're more than welcome to.
No, now it's weird.
Okay.
I know for sure I didn't say anything,
Okay.
but I literally waited. I'm like, let's just move on.
Okay. All right. I know you did. We went to you. So, yeah.
I apologize.
What was my regret pick?
Let me get back to it. I have to look at it again.
Because I didn't say anything, homie.
We went to you and you were talking about like how Week 16 was. I don't think you said you regret anything. So, I don't remember. Feels like so long ago.
I hope in 2024 you're not such a liar, JC. That's my Christmas wish. I'm going to wish upon a star. They're not such a liar.
Well, then what is your regret and what is your surprise for Week 16? Go for it.
Oh, now I can play with the big kids because
Okay.
I get last place. I don't get picked. Give me the chicken wing treatment. Unfucking believable.
Yes.
My life all season. Anyway, go ahead. So.
Damn it, JC.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're welcome.
I mean,
Go ahead,
God damn it. Yeah, no, I regret greatly picking the Texans because I had the flu last week, and I didn't see that Stroud wasn't playing.
Mm-hmm.
And I also regret depending on Jacksonville to do anything productive, and that was I just want to throw some shade at Phil too. Yeah,
Okay.
So that was my week 16. It was definitely worth
See,
it.
here's the thing, Nora. You can't hurt me anymore. You can't hurt me anymore.
That's true.
After that goddamn monologue, I don't think I can. You're right.
Oh, that's what threw us off because Phil depressed
Yeah,
us.
that's what fucked me up.
Phil just, that's what it was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phil depressed us. Thanks, Phil.
Okay.
So basically, what I'm understanding is we picked the Jags to win. They failed us, and then Phil depressed Nori, and that made him miss his turn.
Yeah.
So
That might have been what happened.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Here's what's
Understood.
gonna happen.
Yeah,
If
I know it wasn't JC's fault. I I just know we didn't get to me, and I'm like, what the fuck happened here? And Phil put a goddamn dark cloud on the whole thing.
Couldn't see anything. That's what happened. We didn't know what was going on.
If the Jags lose to the Panthers, I'm introducing Phil as Debbie Downer this next week. I promise.
Oh.
He's
Well, you should.
I'm going to join Rob in the fetal position in the corner.
Hold on. Why do we need to wait till we lose till next week? Did you not hear the last
I heard it
for
but
14 minutes of the show?
If they
Oh
lose
my
to
God.
Carolina, Jesus. And on the last second field goal,
We can clinch this week if Texans and Colts lose and we win. We can clinch.
Is CJ Stroud playing?
That's a big question.
No. Fuck.
Oh, so you got a shot then. All right.
I forgot it's Texans and Titans this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a shot then. All right.
Motherfucker.
All right. Week 17. Let's try this again. All right. No Monday night games the rest of the regular season. with the college football playoff semis happening on Monday, the NFL's like, yeah, we're good. So they basically moved what would have been the Monday night game to Saturday, and we'll get into that. But the Thursday game on Prime, the Jets at the Browns. Anybody going with the Jets this week?
Yeah. Anyway.
No, sir.
So let's go to the game.
Okay.
No, sir.
By the way, our
No.
pick order this week. Wait, hold on. Pick order is JC, DJ, Rob, if he was here, Phil, Chicken Wing, and Nori. Go ahead.
If we remember.
Yes. Yes, if we remember, Rob. But Nori, are you picking the Jets? I forgot you're a fan.
I mean, honestly, the Jets played pretty good last week, but the Browns are playing gooder. So
Nice.
Good English. Good English.
Mm-hmm.
Great. I talk good.
All right.
Respect.
yeah.
Saturday night game. Detroit at Dallas. DJ, I know this
Yes,
is an
sir.
important one to Cowboys fans for so many reasons. One, they're at home. Congratulations. Two,
Love it.
Jimmy
Thank you so
Johnson goes into the Ring of Honor and potentially breaks the curse. So,
Fuck you. Not happening. Out of here.
DJ, what say you about this game?
Well, you hit the nail on the head twice. One, I'm picking Dallas because it's a home game, and we're a different team at home. I still don't know how to explain that, but we just are. And two, we're not going to disappoint Jimmy Johnson when he gets finally, well overdue, inducted into the Ring of Honor. So, Dallas.
Now, this is going to be an interesting one to pick. I know Dallas is undefeated at home, but I'm going to go in order anyway. Yes, I'm also picking Dallas. And partially with Detroit. Well, Detroit really, they still have something to play for. They still have a shot at a 1 seed. But I still think Dallas is going to win at home. Phil, what do you got?
This is a very tough one. Lions been they woke up after the last 2 weeks this week. I think they can do it. I'm thinking Lions.
Woo!
Boy. Chicken Wing.
All right. Well, this might be the one that makes me get a tie with Phil, or I pull out further ahead. I'm actually going with Dallas. Yes, JC, you're right. They can potentially play for number one, but it's a harder road for them, and they already secured playoffs. So I think it's more of a get your first reps in first half, and then sit in the second half.
Shit, they're happy to be here. They're just happy to be here. They won
That's
their
what I'm
division for
saying.
the first time in 30 years. They're just happy to
win
be
the
here.
division. They're happy to be there, and hopefully Dallas. I can't say Dallas has more to play for, but it's easier for Dallas to do it than Detroit.
The Lions really want that number 1 seed. They want to say they did that.
Yep.
And they're in the running.
I mean, they are. So is Philly, but it's easier for Philly to take it because they have the tiebreaker. So
Yeah.
Bitches.
for sure.
All right.
But yeah, I'm going Dallas.
Nori, what about you?
I'm rooting for the Lions, but I'm thinking Dallas because they're really strong at home, and I don't see. I wish I had Phil's enthusiasm for this game. I really don't. So I'm going to go with Dallas because they're playing pretty good at home, and I don't see the motivation for the Lions. I kind of feel like they're still in that we're just happy to be here mode. But I
Yeah.
hope I'm wrong.
For sure. And then it's Jimmy Johnson, bro. Like, I can't see Dallas losing at home with Jimmy Johnson being inducted.
Not with Jimmy Johnson in attendance.
No.
No.
I can't see that.
Meant to call this out before we got the pick. So, what has on the playoff front of things on the AFC side? Baltimore and Miami have clinched playoff spots, and the teams eliminated on the AFC side: Patriots, Chargers, Titans, and now the Jets. On the NFC side, Carolina, Arizona, Washington, and the Giants are eliminated from playoff contention. Philly and Dallas have clinched playoff spots, but the division is still in the running. The Niners have clinched the NFC West, and Detroit, as mentioned, has clinched the NFC North for the first time in forever. Yeah. So
And we noticed that the NFC South is still up for grabs.
I watched that game. Fun fact: last time Detroit won the North, Jared Goff was 1 year old.
oh my god. Wow.
It's an awesome stat.
Amazing.
It's funny.
DJ was
Mhm.
I mean, because that reporter the reporter was a total dick. He goes, were you even alive when they won? I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude. Neither were you.
Do your own research, asshole, before you ask a question. Jeez.
It's wild.
Yep. All right, on to the Sunday early games. New England at Buffalo. Is anybody picking the Patriots to go to Buffalo and get a win?
I want to,
Actually-
just to play spoiler. I really want to, but I'm not. Because
Didn't the Patriots beat him last time?
They did.
In New England, I think, right? Let me see.
In New England.
Great.
Great.
This game
Could be wrong.
is dicey. I don't know, fellas. I don't agree with Yahoo 97.7% with the Bills. I
Bills favorite.
don't know. Maybe I don't know ball, but
That's just the fans.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this to happen. It's not going to happen.
I'll go with the Bills just because
Right.
it's like I don't know. I won't be surprised if the Patriots find a way to win, but I'm gonna go with the Bills.
Oh, for sure. Because New England's be like, I'm gonna spoil your fucking playoff chances because Buffalo needs that help right now. I mean, they are currently as number 6, but taking that L would really fuck them up for a while.
All right. Let's see here. Now, the game that I think we're all... Nori, you're last on the picks, and this is the game that kind of makes sense here. Atlanta at Chicago. We know your track record. Atlanta.
Fuck.
So here we go. I'm going first. I'm picking the
Yeah.
Falcons to win here. DJ, what about you?
I'm taking the Bears.
Oh, boy. All right. Phil.
Oh, yeah?
Say
Yeah.
it again, Phil.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Sorry, Atlanta. Atlanta.
All right. Chickaway.
What?
I'm picking Atlanta, and Nori's picking the Bears. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Nori, what are you picking here?
That's actually right. He's actually right.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm picking the Bears.
Yes. Yes. We need the win, boys.
Oh, my gosh. All right. Vegas at Indianapolis. And
Fuck this.
because nobody wants to win the AFC South, I'm going with the Raiders to win this one. DJ, what about you?
I am doing the exact same thing.
Okay. Phil?
I wish I had you guys' confidence this game, but I think the Colts are going to pull it out.
All right. Chickaway.
I'm going with the Colts, Uncle Rico, and I got to keep up with Phil.
And
I
Nori.
mean,
I thought I was going to be the only one picking the Raiders. I'm picking the Raiders. I think they are very, very inspired from beating the Chiefs. They actually want to win the division, and it's never looked so realistic for them to do it. I think they're very motivated, and I don't think the Colts are that impressive where they just are going to stomp them. I don't see it.
Nah, I don't see it either. But if they can sneak their way in and go past Jacksonville on them eating an L, then
Yeah, no, I want the
Why
Raiders to win it. I want the Raiders to win. I just don't think they will. Actually, I'm hoping they will. I'll pick Raiders. It's a purely hopeful pick, though.
Yep, I'll pick Raiders.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
All right, Nora, you're picking the next one first. Giants hosting the Rams. What do you got, Nori?
The Rams, I don't think, are that impressive, but the Giants are least impressive the last couple weeks, unfortunately. I got to go with what I'm seeing recently, not before. It seems kind of like now where it's a distant memory where they beat Green Bay. I know they almost beat the Eagles, but I would think the only way they beat the Rams is if the Rams, don't have that Aaron Donald guy stuff in the run, which they do, and if they just, are really careless with the ball. And unless we have a really opportunistic defense, we're not going to beat them. So I think the Rams get this because I honestly don't trust Rod Taylor that much. He takes a lot of risks, but he takes too many risks, and there's a reason he's a career backup. So I don't see them beating the Rams at home, but I would love to be wrong.
Okay. I'm kind of agreeing with you, and then I feel like I could ask this the way the Rams have been playing. Is anyone taking the Giants to beat the Rams?
Nah,
Negative.
All right.
no,
Nope.
but they will win next week against Philly.
Okay.
Go Giants.
All right. Speaking of Philly, they host the Cardinals. Now I need to look at this again. How many NFC East teams have the Cardinals beat this season?
God damn it, JC.
What?
Yeah. Oh, you were hinting at something.
Oh, it
My
was just
bad.
Dallas. My bad. Well,
Just
anyway,
Dallas. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, just
You
Is
son
anyone
of a
taking the
bitch.
Cardinals to beat the Eagles?
You son of
we
a
took
bitch.
care of business. It wasn't even close.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
Sorry.
God damn motherfucking horse. All of them. Every
Is-
The
last
Super
one
Bowl
of them.
favorites.
That was
Is
good. That was
anyone
good, JC.
taking the Cardinals to beat the Eagles this week?
Man,
I hope
didn't-
they do. I really do.
The way the Eagles are playing lately, I'm not entirely convinced that they're just going to destroy Arizona. Like, I'm
I'm
really
not saying
not.
they're going to destroy it, but it's 10.5 favorite. There's some buffer, I guess. But I just
Hold on. Let me go.
That's a little too generous, I think.
I know. Well, it's Vegas.
Modern Warfare.
No, it'll probably be within one score, and Philly will win because they are playing in Philly, and the rest of them
Yeah.
in Philly. And so there'll be some there'll be some PI calls that don't get called, and no, look, roughing the passer, but nah, just kidding, we'll look away. I mean, it's Philly. They're in Philly. They're not gonna lose.
No, JC.
It's unfortunate, but
they might win. Modern Warfare just got a patch last week, so I think he's ready. I think
boy.
Kyler Murray's ready.
Jesus.
Let's go.
Depends
ready
on
to get
who's-
boned by the refs, just like the Giants did.
so long-
Yeah,
depends
go
on what
on.
that story mode is, right? Because they're running
Right.
short ones. All right.
If Philly loses that game, they're going to have to start greasing the light poles.
yeah.
I mean, yeah.
You're probably right.
That's what I'm saying. They don't look that impressive.
They look almost human.
All right. Well, let's move on to an epic NFC South matchup here. New Orleans at Tampa Bay. It's
Go Baker.
right. Since Rob's not here, let's say Rob is gonna pick the Bucks with his love fest of Baker Mayfield. Just
Fuck
to
yeah,
fuck
he
with
is,
you
bro. He's a day one
Yeah.
Bucks fan. Bro.
Yeah.
Ever since he
guys.
popped.
I'm going with Tampa on this one as well. You know, it is a contract year for Baker. He's playing out of his fucking mind. So, DJ, what about you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Tampa.
Phil.
Tampa, they looked really good. Watched the whole game. Jaguars sucked too, but they looked really good.
They sure did.
There's that depression again. Chicken wing.
Definitely Tampa because I believe in the creamsicle.
All right, Nori.
Yeah, I think the Saints are even less impressive than the Jags. So I don't see them beating the Saints. I don't see them beating the Bucks.
All right, San Francisco now hosting Washington. Chicken wing, it is your team. You got to pick first on this one. What do you hope to see from your Niners after taking that L against the Rams?
Honestly, just they just need to just shrug it off. Honestly, just stay focused on the goal, which is winning Super Bowl. I don't want to see them to go into another skid because momentum does carry a lot for the playoffs. So I think it's just them cleaning up all their bullshit mistakes. No more fucking penalties. We don't need to look like Dallas anymore.
Calm down.
Yeah, nobody could look like Dallas but Dallas.
Except for the Raiders. They can definitely look like Dallas with them penalties. But
Calm
They're the
down.
most penalized team in the league. Dallas is holding on strong to that, okay?
They are.
yes.
We'll win something, damn it. We're gonna win something, Mike. We're winning
You're
something,
right.
damn it.
You're right.
Yeah.
But honestly, no, JC. I just hope they just pick it up and then realize, like, all right, it's an L, we took it, but let's just keep focus. That's really what I want to see from them.
All right. Does anyone think the Communists beat the Niners at home this week?
I think it's a
No,
perfect game for the 49ers to bounce back. Perfect game.
For sure.
If you need to bounce back after a big loss, the doctor will tell you, hey, the prescription is play Washington. And it doesn't matter where you play them, just play them. And they're good. So,
Yep, agreed.
All right. Well, then
All
I
the
have to
time.
ask, how does the doctor prescribe a bounce back after 4 straight losses? Because the Jags are hosting.
you play the
Carolina.
Panthers.
You play the
I don't
Panthers.
know. I don't know, but that kicker might give them another win, bro.
Okay.
So, Phil, your thoughts on this game?
Well, I did see in the news today we called up a new kicker
Okay.
because Brandon McManus has been, we can say, inconsistent, and we have lost only a couple of these games by less than, one score. So a lot of that does fall on the kicker. I do think we pull off against Carolina, but again, my hope is 0. So I would not be surprised. But I'm
My
picking
hope
the
is 0.
Jags.
My will to live is 0.
I know.
I didn't say that.
I'm already ready, bro.
I've been a Jags fan since 1995. I know how this works. I just know where I'm at for the year.
Oh, okay, so you're just used to disappointment. Unlike Dallas fans, they're just like, this is our year. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I know. I mean, the writing's on the wall. I know how to read it.
Why am I getting straight?
Yeah.
What did I do to you, Mike?
For everything
Nothing.
Dallas
I'm
has
just
suffered,
having
they
a
never
mind
had
my own
Urban
fucking
Meyer as a
business.
coach. Let's just throw that out there right now.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah.
That is very true.
I mean,
But-
we never had coaches kicking players, so
Yeah.
I can't speak on that part.
But I think they had a Quincy Carter fellow, right?
But he never
That was
kicked
great.
anybody. He
All
just
right.
did drugs.
Right.
But he never kicked anybody.
You're right.
Despite all that,
Yeah.
I am going to go with the Jags because Carolina is 0-8 on the road. Not that they've won a whole lot anywhere else, but still, I'm going with Carolina to not beat Jacksonville. Jacksonville, they need this for damn sure.
They really need this.
I feel like I can ask this, but is anybody picking Panthers to send Phil into deeper depression and beat the Jags?
I don't think I'll pick them. I think it'll be hilarious if they win, but I don't think I'll pick them.
Oh my God.
JC, you have Phil's number, right?
I do.
Okay, just if they lose, I need you to check on them.
Go for a check
Don't
immediately.
worry, I'll be
Immediately.
for sure.
All right.
So,
I'm immediately
I'm-
looking for therapists in Phil's area. That's the first thing I'm doing.
At that point,
Immediately.
Or heroin dealers. One of the two.
Right. Well, I mean, it's Florida.
One of the two.
We should be fine.
Yeah, we can find plenty of stuff there. I'm
Right.
taking the Jags to show up to the game, and I'm taking the Panthers to lose to them. That's what I'm
Okay.
taking.
Yes.
Jag, hey,
Yeah.
just so y'all know,
Yes, yes, sir.
Trevor Lawrence, uncertain to play, says he's feeling better, but he's unsure he'll practice on Thursday.
Motherfucker. See, Phil, stop depressing us.
okay,
I'll let you guys know. I'll let you know.
because it is Carolina, should Trevor Lawrence
Who's
even
the-
bother playing this week?
I don't think so.
No.
Why? For what?
For, I don't know.
To potentially get hurt again? Nah.
But the
Yeah,
division
we-
that nobody
you know what?
wants? No.
It's a good question. I'm only saying that because the Jags aren't a lock yet. If they were a lock, no question, sit Trevor.
You're right, but who are you afraid of in the division, though? Stroud,
you got
gotta wait
Indy
for him to
and
be out.
Houston and Jacksonville are all tied. You know, Indy's playing Vegas, Houston's playing Tennessee. Obviously, the end of the season, Jacksonville's playing Tennessee and Houston's playing Indy. So
It's a legit question. I mean, he lived a 4-game skid. He's been hurt in 3 of those games. I think the first one was that winner got his ankle rolled under him.
Yeah.
He was in concussion protocol, and now he's got a shoulder issue. Just
Sounds like
it's
That was an
a
offensive
totally
line.
legit question.
It's true legit question. It's not like a whole Jalen Hurts. Oh, we got the fucking playoffs, but we don't know if we should sit him or not. Sit his ass. Like, you got the playoffs. Calm down. But
That's what I'm
like,
saying. I think you should actually sit him. Like,
you
Yeah, I'm
can't
thinking it's-
risk missing playoffs. Is the problem.
Yeah, but if it's because of Trevor Lawrence that you missed the playoffs, then you don't need to be there anyway. He hasn't been playing all that great, and he's hurt. So
Yeah.
let him rest, because if he's better,
Yep.
we obviously want Trevor Lawrence healthy
For
for
sure.
the playoffs.
yes.
For sure.
So bench him. I think they should bench him.
Yeah,
see.
sit him. Let him sit.
all right.
Okay.
This one's a pretty epic one here, and this pretty much can decide who gets the top seed in the AFC. Miami at Baltimore. Baltimore's favored by 3.5. I'm gonna go with Baltimore. I think they're the clear front runner in the AFC. Yes, Miami did beat the Cowboys at home, but we know how the Cowboys struggle on the road. And Miami still is that up and down, inconsistent team. I mean, they did give up 15 points in less than 3 minutes. Just throw that out there again. Reminder to all you.
What's the record though?
Dolphins are
Miami?
11-4 and Ravens are
Yeah.
7-3. So
Yeah. 12,
Yeah.
11-4 is still pretty damn solid.
it is pretty solid. I agree, but
It
I
is.
think Baltimore's
I
looking
think-
really
I
good.
think-
So
I think 12-3 is a little more solid, though. That's
Yep.
just me. I don't know.
It is, but if Miami wins, then Miami would technically have the tiebreaker, but then that means they're going to play the shit out of Week 18 opponents. So that's going to be interesting. I think
if I'm
I
not
think it'll make-
mistaken, though, whoever wins this game clinches the top seed in the conference too.
nope.
Oh
Not
wait,
yet.
no. If Baltimore wins, they clinch the top seed. But if Miami
Yes.
wins, they are the front where they still need to win out. Basically,
They are the leader at that point. Yeah.
all right. So DJ, who you got?
I'm taking the Ravens.
Okay, Phil.
I'm taking the Ravens, but only because they're at home.
All right, Chicken Wing.
I am taking the Ravens because they kicked the shit out of the Niners.
And Nori.
Scars me.
I'm taking the Dolphins.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they finally shut up people by saying that we can't beat a team over 500, a good team. They beat Dallas, and I think they want I don't know if you guys have been watching the
Hard Knocks.
the HBO Hard Knocks with the Dolphins.
Mhm.
But man, Mike McDaniel's, his energy is fucking infectious. Like, I really feel like, minus what we see basically from there, what I'm trying to say is that this team wants the challenge of playing the Ravens. Because Tua's playing with his chip on his shoulder. He's literally been, pissy, during the media saying, oh, I remember you guys what you're saying about me, this and that, whatever. So they're playing with a chip on the shoulder, and if they weren't, I don't think they would have beaten Dallas. So they're playing with something to prove, and beating right now the best team in the NFL would prove a lot. So I'm going to go with Miami to pull off the upset.
That'd be hot. That'd be really hot. So, assuming that scenario does play through, right? Week 18, Miami is hosting Buffalo. Could Buffalo play spoiler and give?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
it means Buffalo. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're really
Yeah.
good. Buffalo's playing great at the right time.
for sure.
And then wouldn't Buffalo, if they win out, wouldn't Buffalo then take the division from Miami?
I believe so. Who won the
Did-
first meeting?
Did Buffalo beat them the first time?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did.
Then
Hey,
yeah.
who's got
Yeah.
a harder last 2 weeks than Miami this year? I don't think anyone does.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I don't think so.
Hell,
No.
I'm looking at the playoff machine right now. I'm like,
Maybe
I don't
Dallas.
Think, I don't think anybody does. No, we play Washington. Come on, really?
Oh,
No.
okay. Well then, yeah, no, never
Great.
mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Last of the Sunday early games: Tennessee at Houston. Because I like to fuck with the Texans, I don't give a shit. Go Titans. Just gonna throw that out there right now. I don't care that Houston's favored,
God.
and we don't even know if CJ Stroud's playing. But
Yeah, that's my only thing. I'm like, fuck.
So DJ, who you
Right,
going with?
because yeah.
Fuck. All right, so I'm going to go with the Texans, but that's only because C.J. Stroud was in practice today, so he's looking like he's going to play.
All right,
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Texans.
Phil.
So I never thought I would say this, but I really, really want the Titans to win.
Oh, I cannot wait to clip this. Jesus, yeah.
But they aren't gonna.
I'm gonna make that
So
your
I'm picking
ringtone. I'm just gonna take that first part and make it a ringtone for whatever you
Jesus,
Yeah.
man.
But they aren't gonna.
Just take your L, JC.
Chicken wing.
So I'm gonna go for the Texans. However, a slight correction. No, JC, I was wrong. Miami has to lose out in order for Buffalo to take the East. So that was my only correction.
Right,
But
that's what we were saying. If
Well,
Miami
yeah.
loses out and Buffalo wins out, yeah.
yeah,
Buffalo.
then that's that.
Mhm.
I think Stroud will play, and so I'm going to take the Texans to win. Just because he's limited doesn't mean he's out.
Yeah.
All right, Nori.
I don't care if Stroud plays or not. Titans suck. I'm picking the Texans.
I thought y'all about Mayo Man, bro. I thought y'all about him.
Okay, he's so bad.
Yeah, if he's healthy, I don't even know. If
No, he's
playing
not.
yet.
He's not bad. He's just. I think he's definitely one of those rookies who needs to learn the offense rather than just a couple of weeks.
That's true.
I love his energy though. He's a fucking gamer. So. All right, Sunday late afternoon.
I dig
games.
that too. I dig that too. Yeah.
Only three of them here. Pittsburgh at Seattle. And yes, the Steelers are starting Mason Rudolph again. So far, so good on that. But I'm going to go with the Seahawks to win this one. And it's going to be a really close game. So it's a battle of 2, 8, and 7 teams. This is gonna be tough, but I got the Seahawks winning this one. DJ.
Yeah, I'm also taking Seattle, and I don't think it'll be close.
All right, Phil.
I'm taking the Seattle. I don't know. Steelers have really kind of fallen off the last few weeks in their play. I think Seahawks.
Didn't they just show
they've been playing
Cincinnati?
consistently.
They did
That was
beat
just-
Cincinnati
Bro,
last week, though. So,
they-
That was
they put up
Cincinnati
34.
without you.
Last week.
Okay.
Yeah, they just showed
Um,
Cincinnati, didn't they?
It's just, but they're inconsistent. I'm still going with Seahawks. Seahawks are heating up at the right time. I feel like.
Feels like fuck you. I said what I said. All right, cool.
That's right.
Exactly.
Pretty much, bro. Hell yeah.
I'm doing this.
Don't
Fuck anybody that doesn't like it.
fucking
Okay.
don't
all right,
fucking
buddy.
pat stat
All right,
me.
man.
Like,
Yeah,
shit, all right, fuck you. All right,
Get outta here, bitch.
family show, bro. Sorry.
I'm going for
Sorry, man.
Seahawks.
Thought we could talk.
Because I'm going for Seahawks because they have more to play for. Seahawks actually are playing for playoff, so if they win, they're in. And so I think that's gonna motivate them enough to beat the Steelers.
I think getting in the playoffs and seeing the 49ers again is motivation.
Calm down.
I'm
That's the one and
just
done.
saying what I
Right.
see.
That's a
I'm
one
calling
and
like
done.
I see it, bro.
Right.
That's it.
Let's
I'm just calling it like I
do
see
that.
it, man.
not do that. Okay, it's a one and done.
Geno Smith wants to see y'all again. That's all I read. I'm just saying.
Shut up. Go away. Go
I think
away.
the 49ers would like that actually. Seattle would be a good warm up.
Yeah, it would be a good warm up. But Pete Carroll
Yeah,
always likes to fucking shoot us in the kneecap, so I don't trust him. I really don't.
all right, Nori, your thoughts on this game? Or your pick, I should say.
Seattle without explanation.
Okay.
Yes.
Throwing this out there too. The winner of this game is guaranteed a winning record for the season, playoffs or not. So yeah.
Damn.
Yep. That's on
Let's
the line
go.
for Tomlin here. All right. Chargers at Broncos. Not a whole lot of Broncos
Gross.
history. Let's ride this week. So
That's right.
This game is disgusting.
it's disgusting.
Should've
Yes,
been a night game.
Denver is doing what they're doing, but Chargers going to Charger. I'm going with the Broncos on this one. DJ, what about you?
I'm taking the Broncos only because they're playing the Chargers.
Okay. Phil.
I'm going the same. I'm picking the Broncos, but it's just because the Chargers are so bad, and I think this new quarterback really is trying. He's going to try and prove himself. I mean, you take over Russell Wilson, your ball's got to be feeling pretty big that week, and he's going to want to go out there and put on a show, especially at home against the division rival.
All right.
Yeah.
Chargers are going to Chargers, so I'm definitely going for the Broncos.
And
Correct.
Nori.
I'm picking the Chargers because they came within 3 points of beating the Bills last week.
All right.
And the Broncos are starting some no-name fucking great value quarterback I've never heard of. So I trust the Chargers a little bit more. Well, the team chemistry has to be completely fucked with the Russell Wilson shit.
Oh yeah.
So I don't think even the Chargers don't have Staley anymore. I don't even think they choked against Buffalo. They actually almost beat him.
Yeah, they almost did. But Chargers are going to Charger.
All
So
right.
As usual.
I trust neither of these teams, and I'm just going with the Chargers because fuck the rest of you.
There you go.
Well said.
All right. And Cincinnati at Kansas City. Next on this one. Anybody think at this point of the season the Chiefs would not have a playoff spot clinched when we started this year?
No.
No, I
That's
did not,
crazy.
sir.
That is absolutely
No.
crazy.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What's the line on this game?
Chiefs by 7.
Easy.
We'll see about that. We'll see about that.
Well, we'll see how the picks go. I'm going to go with the Chiefs on this one. They've got a lot to prove in this game. Yes, granted, the Bengals still do as well. But I'm just going to throw it. If the Chiefs lose this, they're in serious danger of not making the playoffs this year. And there's a very good chance it could be the Raiders that take them out too. So, but I'm going with the Chiefs to win this game. DJ, what about you?
Yeah, I'm taking the Bengals to win this game.
Ooh, boy.
First of all, the Bengals actually still can make the playoffs, so that's a huge amount of motivation for them. 1, 2, It used to be that going to Arrowhead meant something. There was fear there. There was, I don't want to go play in Arrowhead. But now you have teams like the Raiders beating them in Arrowhead. Not just beating them, but embarrassing them in Arrowhead. I mean, a scoop and score and followed by a pick six, and that was just a bad pass. This wasn't some great play that the DB made. I mean, no offense to Jack Jones, but not Russell Wilson, Jesus Christ. Patrick Mahomes shouldn't have thrown that ball. There's no reason to throw that. If you watch that play develop, there's no reason to throw it, and he threw it. Why? Because the Raiders were pressuring him all day. And he was nervous. He got rid of the ball. They're not playing good football. I think the Bengals will steal it.
Wow.
Right.
Bold pick.
Phil,
Bold pick.
what about you?
I like it.
I like it. Stupid, but I like it.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Son of a bitch. Jesus Christ.
I agree with everything DJ said. I'm picking the Bengals
Mike, you're
too.
killing Nori. You can't do stuff like that. You are killing Nori, sir. Stop it. Stop it right now.
Dude, chicken wings funny like twice a year, and he finally came in December 27th. This is the second time.
There it is. I had to.
I'm going Cincinnati. I think Chiefs are they're flailing a little bit right now, and I think Bengals they're hungry. They want to be there, and I'm picking Bengals.
I'm hungry too.
All right. Chicken wing.
I'm going for the Chiefs because Mahomes.
All right. And Nori.
I'm going for the Chiefs only because they barely lost to the Raiders versus the Bengals, who got absolutely spread open and finger banged by fucking the Steelers last week. It was embarrassing. So I think the Chiefs is going to use this as a pick me up, bounce back. You know, we're still the Chiefs kind of game. I don't think they'll dominate, but I think they'll do enough to win.
All right. Now, the Sunday night game is Packers at Vikings. And in keeping with the current trend that's going on here, all of you guys know who Simone Biles is, right?
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. What?
Yeah.
What happened?
Well,
Yes.
Olympic
She's not-
gymnast, global
She's not the most
superstar.
famous person in her household, but yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's her
No,
husband's
not.
name?
Her husband
No, that's
is
the joke. The husband, the whole interview was about like he was like the I didn't know who she was and all this bullshit. Like that's the whole joke. Is like he's some fucking nobody knows. So like everybody came after Simone Biles because that interview was just really bad.
Oh, I'm
JC.
clueless.
So
I'm
what
clueless,
is Simone Biles? Without Googling it, what is Simone Biles' husband's name?
JC,
man.
his name is Simone Biles' husband. That is his
I can
name.
tell you. I couldn't tell you.
That is his name.
I
mean, okay, all right.
I know it. As soon as you said it,
In
I'm
all
like, yeah.
seriousness, yeah, exactly. In all seriousness, his name is Jonathan Owens.
All right.
That's his
very
name.
good. Yes.
That's his real name.
So, fellas that
But-
listen to this podcast, if your wife or girlfriend tries to do some bullshit TikTok trend where she asks you, what is Simone Biles' husband's name? It's Jonathan Owens. Very easy to
Yes.
remember, guys. Yeah. So, and
Okay.
he plays
That's
for
his
the
name.
And the
Green Bay
reason they're
Packers.
doing that is because of that bad interview.
Taylor
That's
Swift.
why.
Yeah.
They're also doing it because
Exactly.
Taylor Swift. They're trying to like, hey, we've got a pretty another pretty girl, and we can. They're selling more tickets. They're expanding their fan base just because
Yeah.
she's involved,
Mm.
and so that's another reason she's doing it.
And head to head, Biles 1, Taylor Swift 0. You know, just throwing that out there because Packers did beat
Fact.
the Chiefs this year. But anyway, back to
Correct.
this game. I am picking Green Bay to beat Minnesota. Like I mentioned earlier in the podcast, Hawkinson is done for the year. I think that's a major, major blow to what the Vikings offense runs, and I think the Packers are going to take full advantage of
You're a
that.
blow.
So, DJ, what about you?
I was actually considering picking the Vikings until I got the Hawkinson news.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take Green Bay and Simone Biles' husband.
All right, Phil.
I agree with both of y'all. Green Bay.
All right, Chicken Wing.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much. That's my answer.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Good. Also, fuck you.
Thank you. So effectively, I'm gonna go with Green Bay. But fun fact, JC, I'm not sure if you knew this. So if the Rams, have their way with the Giants,
this is going to be effectively the elimination game for those two teams.
So if the Rams win, no matter what happens, Vikings and Packers are eliminated? Is that basically what you're saying?
No. If the Rams win, the loser of the Vikings and Packers game is out.
Oh, interesting.
Because the Rams
and I think
lock a playoff spot.
Yeah. Interesting.
Green Bay's been silently creeping for one of those, and I think it can.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be interesting. That game's gonna be hella interesting for sure.
All right. Nori.
I'm picking Minnesota for one simple fact that Jair Alexander, their star corner, is not playing in the game because he's stupid. Because he goes to the captains at the end of overtime, and he doesn't know the overtime rules. And they say, which way do you want the ball? He says, defend. So he gets chewed out by the coach, chewed out by the GM. He's literally suspended for the game, and he held Justin Jefferson to 44 yards last time. So now, who is going to stop Justin Jefferson? So that's only reason I'm picking Minnesota.
That's a good point. Shit, see, that's what I'm saying. Like this game, like this week is going to be hard, and like this week is going to really shake our fucking pick'ems. Like,
well, to answer Nori's question, who's going to stop Justin Jefferson? The answer is no one. So
yeah, I think he goes off for. If he don't go off over 100 yards, I'll be shocked.
I would be shocked too. You're right.
The Packers have signed Simone Biles as a defensive back to cover.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Shoe in now.
I was like, oh shit, something else going on. Fucking JC, I hate you. Go.
No, that was a dumb suspension. But it was also a dumb call.
Yeah. Thought he was playing college for a second. Yeah.
It was. I mean, but you don't have to suspend the guy. Like when you're trying to make me make the playoffs, it's kind of crazy.
Trying to make the playoffs. Like, why would you do that?
A fine is okay. It doesn't have to be a suspension. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Green Baying, so whatever.
It is. You're right.
All right. Well, that is our predictions for Week 17. Next week, we'll recap them, see what other sporting news comes out, overreact before we make our final Week 18 predictions. Now, reminder, next week, we won't make predictions game by game per se. All we're going to do is reveal what our final playoff machine predictions are going to be.
Playoffs?
And leave the rest up to the guessing game since it is the final week. And with 4 picks separating the top 4 in our pick'em right now, this is still anybody's game. So, all right. Thank you, everyone, for joining us on this week's episode of the Sports Minorities Podcast. One final time, I want to say, go Horns, beat the Huskies. Let's freaking do this. And I speak for everybody outside the state of Alabama when I say, go Wolverines, beat the Crimson Tide. Yeah. So, although maybe the people in Ohio are cheering for Alabama. Who knows? So, once again, I'm JC, your resident Titans fan. Please, dear God, just beat the Texans. Joining me, we got.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chicken Wing.
CJ Stroud. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. Chicken Wing.
I'm not sorry.
And,
Fuck you.
And Rob, the number 1 Baker Mayfield fan of all time.
Jesus Christ.
This is Nori, Giants fan. And yeah, waiting for football to be over, so I can get really excited about the Giants again, and then be disappointed in Week 1 and then start Phil's depression.
Phil's depression's on another level, bro. You don't want that. So.
It's not depression.
Yes, you are, dude. You are.
I'm what you call a pragmatist.
Nah,
you are what we call fucking depressed.
Yes. My pronouns are depressed.
There's a clinical word.
Sir.
There's a clinical word for what you displayed for like 12 minutes straight. It is called depression. You could decorate all you want, but that, my dude, is depression.
You know what? Do it.
Do not drink tonight.
Florida State beating Georgia this week. Go Noles.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Well,
I'm rooting for your Noles this week, buddy. I really want for it.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
By the way, DJ here. Go Horns. Hook 'em. Beat Washington. Make me happy and give me a happy New Year. All right. There you go.
And Phil again. Go Noles.
you sound dejected, man. Come on, where's your energy, man?
I mean, hey, Jack, try not to lose to the dang Panthers for the 5th loss in a row. That's where I'm at.
Look, guys, you have to understand. It's bad enough he's having the typical Jags fan year. Then the College Football Playoff Committee just decided to fuck his nulls over. Give the man a break.
Yeah, I'm not in a good sports place, and I was number 2 seed in my fantasy league. Not anymore. Out of the finals.
Damn. So you're one of those TikTok memes.
Yeah.
Fucked up, bro.
Man.
Speaking of fantasy leagues, I want to extend my all luck and everything to my brother-in-law who is leading the Mounties against Chicken Wings team for the championship in my league. So,
first of all,
Mikey,
okay.
it's fun to take it, bro. So,
first of all, okay,
JC,
yeah,
the best team.
No, Mike, shut the fuck up. JC, listen. I need you to make sure. I apologize to Nori. I'm not trying to hurt you, Nori. Mike, you don't you say a fucking word. JC, I need you to make sure that Mikey bids him. Please.
yes. I'm gonna
Whatever you need to do.
Make sure you have your best fucking lineup for this week only of all things. So,
Check that lineup twice.
Yes.
I don't give a fuck. Check it 3 times. Whatever you need to do. Fuck
Boys, I tried to tell you, 2 girls, 1 cup will take the championship. All right, I already had the backfield penetration take care of the Vampire League. All right, this will be the second league. This will be 2.
Well, Nori is going for
4.
3rd place in my league, so he's still trying
Hell
to
yeah,
get
bro.
out of this. So yeah.
Good job, Nori.
All right. When I win 3rd place, you can keep the money like last year.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm once again.
That'll be my entry fee for next year.
I'm once again trying to get the number 1 pick, and that's
So you can get Derrick Henry again. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
So you can fuck it up again.
I might just take Justin Tucker first, see what the fuck happens at this point.
Nah. You go ahead and do that. I'll be sure to grab
Jesse.
CMC when he's on the table. All right, you go ahead and do that.
Oh boy.
No,
Is it too early to start a free Derrick Henry movement?
No, they've already been doing that.
He's
never
a
too
free
early.
agent after this year, if I'm not mistaken. So
Yes.
Yeah, that's already happening.
I think we need to push that along somehow.
We do.
He needs to go to a team that needs a quarterback.
That's how you need a quarterback.
Very
at this
true.
point.
He needs to go to a place that's very big, land of the Giants, and
Yeah, we can use
And
quarterbacks.
I can-
baseball. He's not going to San Francisco. Jesus, right?
wow, this guy.
I just want him out of the
Yeah,
AFC.
everyone-
the Madden shit.
Yes.
Can you believe the Madden shit that would happen with Barkley and Henry on the same team?
Oh my God.
No, that's not. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
All right, we're not doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
You're right. We don't need that.
DJ when he traded Barry Sanders to the Cowboys and put him alongside Emmitt Smith.
hmm
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be that's
One of the
God-
Cowboys
that's
fans did
God
that on their
mode right
Super
there.
Nintendo. Just throwing it out there.
God,
I certainly did it. God mode immediately.
terrible.
And then they sent Jerry Rice over there too, the team with Michael Irvin.
I mean, seriously.
Thank you
Why
everybody
not?
for listening to the Sports Minorities podcast. We'll catch you next week.
Thanks everyone once again for listening to the Sports Minorities podcast. We do appreciate it. If you want to keep the conversation going, we're on Twitter at Sports Minor Pod and also on Facebook at Sports Minorities. Our YouTube channel, Sports Minorities, search on there. We live stream every now and then, just some random stuff. And you can also reach us via email, sports.minorities@gmail.com. We do appreciate you taking the time out of your day to listen to us, and we'll catch y'all next time.
That is the only.
You know,
way
one
down.
thing I'm really shocked that we didn't say
What?
in the fucking what's that stupid fucking thing? Overreaction.
What's that?
Yes.
I gave Mike an easy one, and as always, he fucks it up. Is Trevor Lawrence a generational quarterback? That was an easy one.
Doesn't look like it right now.
No.
Doesn't look like it right now.
Not right now.
No.
Nope.
Again, Phil's
That's the last
depressing
points.
take about his Jags just like screwed all that up.
I'm telling you, bro.
I mean,
Man,
seriously, everything got ruined.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding.
That's not even an easy one. No, that was like brain dead easy.
I'll tell y'all what though. I would have picked the Cowboys to win this week. I would have picked the Cowboys to win this week, but you guys are putting way too much on JC's Hocus Pocus, Jerry Jones, Ring of Honor, and
say a damn thing about that. I didn't say shit about that. I said
Start
about
lying,
the undefeated at home.
Phil, the
It's
start
Dallas
lying.
at home, dude. That's what it is. So
It's Dallas at home.
That's all it is.
Yeah, maybe
Literally it.
That's really all it is. It's just it's
Phil,
just Jerry
Phil, you
Alright.
know another decided depression is you hear what you want to hear.
Yeah.
That's another sign of
Exactly.
depression.
See?